Why the modern world destroys focus. The modern world runs on attention. Every notification, every advertisement, every headline, every short video, all of it competes for the same limited resource. You're focused. Most people think distraction is a personal weakness. But in reality, distraction has become an environment. And environments shape behavior quietly, constantly. For most of human history, the mind worked in long stretches of attention. Previously, farmers focused on fields, craftsmen focused on tools, scholars focused on text. Work required patience, thought required stillness, and attention moved slowly. Today, the structure of daily life is very, very different. Information arrives instantly. Phones vibrate, messages appear. The news updates every minute. Every moment is silent, rarely stays silent. The modern technology did not simply make life faster, it redesigned how attention moves. Psychologists often describe attention as limited resources. The brain cannot process everything at once. It selects, it filters, it concentrates on what seems most urgent. But when interruptions appear constantly, the brain begins adapting. The focus becomes shorter, attention jumps more frequently, deep thought becomes harder to sustain. It's not laziness, certainly it's not laziness, it's adaptation. The mind adjusts to the environment surrounding it, and the modern environment rewards quick reaction more than deep reflection. Short responses, immediate opinions, rapid switching between tasks. The ability to react quickly becomes more common than the ability to think slowly. Over time, this creates a subtle shift in behavior. Patience weakens, silence becomes uncomfortable, stillness begins to feel unnatural. Many people reach for their phone within seconds of boredom, not because they needed information, but because the brain has learned to expect stimulation as soon as possible, constantly. There's also a deeper effect when attention fragments repeatedly, thinking fragment as well. Complex ideas require uninterrupted time. Reflection requires space. Understanding requires patience, but fragmentation interrupts these processes. Thoughts begin, then stops. Ideas appear, then disappear. Concentration fully settles, and gradually death becomes rare. This pattern is quite visible everywhere. Conversation are shorter, reading habits decline. Long discussion feel exhausting. Even moments designed for rest often include screens. The mind remains busy, but rarely quiet. Responsibility adds another layer. Adult men often carry work, family, obligation, financial pressure, and social expectation. These responsibilities already demand attention. When constant digital noise surrounds them as well, mental load increases. The mind rarely stops processing, rarely pauses, rarely resides. From an Islamic perspective, the concept of attention has always been quite a lot important. Prayer required presence, reflection requires stillness, contemplation requires time. These practices slow the mind. They create moments where attention gathers rather than scatters, moments where the noise fits. But outside these moments, the modern world continues accelerating. More information, more signals, more demands for attention, and the mind keeps adapting. Some people accept fragmentation as normal, others quietly protect their attention. They limit distraction, they choose silence when possible. They think slowly a little bit, right? They observe more than they react. Not loudly, not dramatically, simply by valuing focus. Because in a world built on noise, attention becomes rare, and rare things quietly become powerful. Focus today is no longer ordinary, it's a form of discipline. And the discipline is always forms silently. Over time, without announcement, without attention. Ironically, the strongest mind in the world, in the modern world, are not always the busiest one. They're often the ones that can still remain still for long enough to think clearly in a world that never stops speaking. Thank you very much.